Hello everyone and welcome back to Susa Plays. It's time again to play Blood Bowl, and our team did pretty well in the last game, even though we didn't manage to win. Our troll in particular got a lot of armor breaks, but unfortunately some other our players didn't do as well, namely our goblin, who got himself injured and is now permanently damaged because of a smashed knee. So he will be taking injuries easier in the future, and as such we as a club cannot afford to keep him on our roster. So thank you very much, Eagle, but we will have to set you free. Fly off into the wild. Yes, and the newborn child of this player is suffering from the incurable plague of Nurgle. Yes, well, that aside, we will now hire a new goblin, because I find it's kind of useful to have a 14th player actually, even though I normally play with only... Did I say 14th? I meant 12th. Normally I only play with 11 to keep the team value as low as possible, but goblins are very cheap, and we have had some bad luck with injuries. Also, Tiger Cub won't be playing the next game, so we would need an extra player anyway, or we would have to contend with having a lineman with the loner skill for the next game. So instead, let's buy a new goblin instead of talking. Right, you click over there. So goblin, Shimig, no, that won't fit with our theme here. So maybe Eagle, no. Let's call him Raven then. We want to need to be a bird because we're gonna send him flying. Hopefully, we didn't manage to get the last one flying. That's a color I can get behind. There we go. And buy and confirm. So now we have another goblin. Unfortunately, they start over from 0 SPP. But, well, Eagle did some nice things and had some SPP, but after all, he will catch up pretty soon, I hope. Now, we did level up 2 players. The troll, as mentioned, and one of our black orcs. Rhino, who will take the place of the late Tiger, who was the only one who had leveled up before. So let's see if this leveled up black orc will fare any better. Let's see, we only got a normal level up, so block will be the first thing I pick, because then that'll allow us to push people down more easily, especially at low team values, and also avoid being punched down ourselves by people who start with skills like human blitzers or elf blitzers or any dwarf, basically. So after that's been done, now I want to level up the troll. Now he only gets strength skills unless he rolls doubles, so if I roll a double I really want to pick up block. But on the other hand, it would be nice to pick up agility, so he can some throwing skills, so he can perform the goblin throw a little bit easier. If he can get an agility roll, maybe I'll actually keep it on the troll because of that. But let's see what he gets. We got the normal roll, okay. Well, then the first thing I want to do, since he has 5 strength, break tackle is actually pretty useful on him. If you want any chance of dodging, 1 agility won't do it. But on the other hand, if someone's standing next to the troll, we really usually don't want to get away from them, we want to punch them. So break tackle will have to be later unless we get other options. Piling on is pretty good. It gives us a chance to re-roll the injury roll if we punch someone down and aren't satisfied with the results. So if you don't manage to break armor, you can re-roll the armor roll. That's pretty good because it increases the chance of getting knockouts and injuries. quite a bit. But the unfortunate drawback is that we will end, if we use piling on, we will fall down ourselves and lose our tackle zone and everything. But also Juggernaut is sort of a replacement for getting block. If we use a blitz action, the block or the both down is counted as a push, so it won't end our turn. But it's quite situational. It is good because the opponent can't use fend or stand firm or wrestle. So if we're playing Bretonians for instance and want to get through the linemen, and especially if you have frenzy, then it's very annoying because they have fend, so you can't get a second punch in. But with Juggernaut you can. However, there is a bit of a problem because if you have block, Juggernaut takes it, so you can't use block to punch someone down because it will be counted as a push. At least last time I tried. Let's talk about they might want to change that so you get a choice. Anyway, all this aside, guard is probably what I'm going to get. This will allow him to assist even though he's marked by someone else on other players' tackles, which means that on the line at the start we can use him as an assist even though he's in the middle of everyone's tackle zones. So if you want to take our guys down, you have to take the troll down first, and since he has strength 5, that's probably going to be very difficult. Or you'd have to be, at least it'd be more difficult for our opponents. And since we will get so many strength skills, since it's the only thing the troll will get, I think getting guard is something we will have to pick up anyway. We could pick up stand firm, but it's not that useful. He's not gonna get knocked down that often or pushed back as a result of his strength. Grab might be useful though. But for now, I think guard will help others around him. Strong arm would actually help with passing, but I think we'll wait on that because I want the goblin to be a little bit higher level before we can start throwing him on a regular basis. Thick skull would also not be very useful on a troll because he's very hard to injure already, so thick skull is kind of defensive. Alright, I've talked about every skill here. Everyone's already bored and left, so let's get on with it. Don't fire him yet. I mean, don't fire him. Alright, we're ready for our next game. Now we are one black orc short, as mentioned. Even though he's in the picture here. He's not going to be playing the next game because of his injury. That means our team value is down to 1200, and our opponent we don't know yet. Soon we will find out. Very soon. Any moment now. Any moment. Yeah, here we go. We're gonna play Lizardmen again. Slan Stingers. Okay. They have a lower team value than ours, but they will have an advantage, and since we're short one black orc, they will have even more of an advantage. And they will also have a lot of petty cash. I wonder what it'll get. Team training, or... They didn't have an injury. I guess starting Lizardmen teams are pretty good. He's gonna get an apothecary. 2 apothecaries. Oh, that's... he's a bit scared of us, I think. He doesn't know that we're so nice. Well, I'm happy with that. It sure beats him getting a wizard, which would have been an unavoidable pain for our team. Sometimes you'll find them get a wizard, use a wizard on the first turn, and then they resign the game. Pretty annoying for whoever they're playing, especially if they manage to injure someone with the fireball. Alright, I was also talked about getting Tmak is our opponent here. I'll say hello this time. And well, I didn't look too much on the team. Looks like he has a lot of skinks, as is usual, and probably some of the sauruses as well. I didn't see a Croxigore, but I wasn't looking really. Let's have a look. I'll receive the ball. Give us the first chance here. 2 sauruses and the rest skinks. That's interesting. Well, then he must have some levels though, doesn't he? Yeah, this one has leveled up and has gotten sidestep, eel, cinder, flare, viper, fish. Hey, they have animal names. Croc and rock. Azure. So where did he spend his money? Oh, I see. 5 rerolls. Alright, well, you can start off with a team with 5 rerolls and lower quality players, that is skinks. So he won't have an advantage on the line though. He will have an advantage in rerolling though, so what he'll probably do is try to run past us and use his rerolls for... Okay, he's gonna have a skink on the line. Did we have anyone with tackle? We do, right? One of our blitzers. Did one of our blitzers have tackle? There we go. You're gonna be hitting that skink because the skinks have dodge. Then I'm gonna put them like this and our troll right there, someone back up in case the troll goes stupid, and he put them only 1 step away, so because of that I'm gonna put, well, maybe this way. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We don't have anyone on the bench. Goblin can go back a bit. Actually, we probably need to be a little bit more, even more defensive here, because his skinks are quick. So if we can get the step forward, we can step in and punch all these skinks. Well, not all of them, but most of them. Alright, confirm that setup. He's gonna do the kickoff. No kick skill. It's a high kick, so we can step under it. That's good. Let's move the thrower over to that side, and then the goblin will be closer as well. Hopefully he catches it, but... Nope. Not really. Okay, so first things first, move the goblin up. The ball is kind of protected now. Before we try to pick it up though, let's do these things. Right, I'm gonna start by hitting this skink. And it's only a push. No matter. We have to contend with that. And be content with that. Now, troll, are you on a good mood today? Well, at least he moved. Alright, next. This will have an assist because I stayed there. Alright, we got someone down. Follow on that. Wait, why didn't I push him there? I was stupid. That was why I went on an angle like this. Okay. I missed one chance to give him another punch. Now. Skinks everywhere. I want to step up here and keep them in our tackle zones. They do have dodge and they have stunty, but they only have agility 3, so it's actually only 2 in 3 that they actually manage to run away from you. But I don't want to leave too much of a gap, because since they have stunty, they can run from tackle zone to tackle zone without ever going over 67, unless it's even worse like this. Double tackle zones. Well, that's for us, not for them, but that would be a double for them as well. So, who do we want to punch? All of them are level 1 with 0 points. Let's use a blitzer. And let's go in... Actually, let's go in like this. Let's kind of reduce the number so around his... Well, that's a bad roll, isn't it? Do I want to take that? Alright. We were almost done. The ball is pretty secure. Let's save the reroll for more crucial situation. Now he can actually overpower this lineman though, and get through over here. I'm not sure you should start over there. You don't have anyone who's free. Oh well, you do, over here. A single die on troll. Manage to push him back. Probably not gonna follow. And then, well, now you freed some up. Right, you can go over there, punch him then. Suppose that's your plan. Maybe he's trying to push him there and then punch him out. No, he's gonna punch him down. Alright, well, this is a bit risky for us now. On the other hand, if we can get this guy down, then we can probably knock this guy out of the field from behind. He's gonna try to do the same thing on the other side, I suppose. Should stand this guy up. Also. Oh, he's blitzing. That's his plan. Alright, he got it. So now he's gonna move without dodging over here and then probably punch him the same way here. Or, does he have other plans? No, that's exactly what he's trying. Yep, there it is. I'm not sure. I actually think Sauruses are easier to deal with than skinks. So 9 skinks might not be bad good for us. Now he tried to run straight through here, but he didn't manage it. And even though he used dodge, he got to reroll it, and he knocked himself out. From hero to 0. His name's 0. Alright. So what do we want to do? We want to stand this guy up and get back in the Saurus face. We also want to stand this guy up. Maybe I should have waited there. Okay, let's stand in this guy's face as well. Now. Punch this. Oh, I used the guy who could have done the... Oh. Typical, the only one who didn't have block. Well, this time I'm gonna reroll. Okay, that's a dodge, unfortunately. And we can't stand these guys up unless we run someone over to assist. Now, how far can you get? 1, 2, 3, 4 blitz. That's going for it, sadly. Let's try and move the troll up here. That worked. Can you get over there? 1, 2, 3. Actually, we don't have to blitz him. We can blitz him and push him into him. That's even better, actually. Let's do it here, where we have tackle. Well, that won't push him, but at least get him down. And now move him there, I suppose. I think we can stand this guy up. It's a little bit risky, because he could, with 1 assist... Yeah, actually, that's pretty risky. He would have red dice, but he could move... We could stand him up. Then he would have a single die, I think. Yeah, that's too risky. Let's try and get the ball for now. I could move this guy first. Okay, let's move him back here, and then have the ball carrier over here if this works. Actually, now I think it's safe enough to stand him up. I don't think he can get more than a red die. Let's see if we can get the ball. Oh, we did it. Okay, let's move him up to here then. And then the goblin can stand here. Oh, maybe I should have put him next to the troll, because the troll has no one now. Alright, well, we'll have to think about that before we use the troll next time. I didn't stand this guy up, because he would have probably been pushed into the outside there. This should be a -2. That means I get to pick the result. So it's not an automatic push out. Now he will have an advantage over here. Well, I'm not sure why he did that. It won't give him any better. Okay, well that's just the push. Unless he rerolls. He didn't. Follow on that? Probably, yes. Now this guy's not gonna get any good tackles. Is he gonna try it? With a reroll it might work. Oh, yeah, it worked. He got us out in the crowd. Doesn't matter what I pick here. Oh, and he's injured. That's unfortunate. At least it's no long-term effect. Should probably have tried last time to dodge this guy out. It wouldn't have cost us much if he failed, but I didn't. Okay, well now he's moving away from his sidelines, of course. We will have a +1 on this one, so double die. Oh, he's fouling. Well, that's not a bad idea. We didn't manage to break our armor. And he did it with the guy who was on the edge. That might have been stupid. Should probably have used this guy, and then he could move these guys away. Right, he's spreading out, so we can't use that tactic. And then he's gonna run through. 1, 2. It would be better if we run through there and see only one dodge. Yeah, that's even better. Now we won't have a +1 over here. Alright, and that's to keep us in check over here, even if we blitz one of them. How do I want to play this? We can knock these guys. Oh, he's going for a double again. Well, that won't work. That will push us or get both down. I suppose we can go for both down. We knocked out their croc. That's something. I don't think we got knocked out, so a little bit lucky, I suppose. But I didn't want him to be pushed back. Okay, well, we need someone for the troll now. It might as well be you, because you can't move very far. So get up and tell the troll not to be stupid. Now, how can we do this? We could move the troll up and get an assist because of his guard. That's not a bad plan. We put him here, and then we'd have a push through. I kind of want to push this skink out. Let's use this lineman. Like this. That should push him out if we get a push. And we do. And we get it down. And we'll stay. And he's injured too, but we don't get anything, any SPP or anything. Sleeping with the fishes. Because his name is Fish. Alright, and then move in to here to keep this guy, well, not in under control, and then we could stand up over here. Could try to dodge out, but let's just stand up for now. I don't think he will be trying to push us out here. He doesn't have two people close enough. Well, yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. Let's move the troll over here then. And now we should have a +1 on this guy. And we got him down. Can we get him out? No, but good enough. Then let's do this one first. No, apparently not. Let's do this one first. Okay, we got it, even though has dodge. It's lucky, but we didn't manage to injure him. That's not as lucky. So let's go for this guy. So to surround them. That won't do anyway. Oh, he has sidestep. Okay, so we can't control him here. That means he gets to choose where he's pushed back to. So he chose there. I'm going to follow or stay. I'm gonna stay then. No matter, no point in going up there. We still have contact. Now what do we do about this guy? We don't have enough people to protect us here. Can we get over there? We can. That's pretty good. I'm gonna go over here. That's even better, I think. So he will have to do dodges to go get in contact with the ball carrier. Do we want to move the goblin anywhere? The troll has an assist now. I think this is pretty good. He's down 3 players, we're down 1. So our numeric advantage increases. He's going for a single die. I guess he didn't notice the guard on the troll there. See, the guard has been useful already. Twice. Now he has a lot of extra on this guy. But I think this one would be a single die. That's the best he can do. No, it wouldn't, because he's cancelled, so it would be a negative die either way because of the 2 strength of the skinks. Can't really deal with 4 strength guys when your guy has 2 strength. It's really difficult. You need 3 guys extra to have a 2 die. Dodge they can do though. They can dodge all day. Oh, they knocked down our guy there. He's gonna push this orc out to the edge, I suppose. I think it might even have been better to push him to there. We're not gonna push him out anyway. And then he wouldn't have been in contact for the next round. Or for this round where we now have to dodge this skink. Beano. Twists. Not sure if they all have a theme. Alright. He's going for this blitzer, I suppose. Single die again. That's a fail. And well, that's a push. A bit risky since we have block to do a single die. It's a 2 in 6 that you roll something that will end your turn and knock you down as well. But with a reroll, it's kind of safe. But on the other hand, he used the reroll on all of his first 3 turns. He had 5, but on this pace he will... Well, that's a lot of dodges. Probably don't want to do that. And now this will be a negative still. And he's fouling. That's a bit risky, I was gonna say, because he has 9 armor and you didn't have any assist. Well, you had 1 assist, but you had 1 minus as well, so he needed to roll a 10 for that. And if he'd rolled doubles, he'd been sent off. But it worked, so I guess he was rewarded for it. Now we have some problems here. Namely, no one's next to the troll again. So let's move this guy over here. That way he can be in a few tackle zones, and now the troll can do a punch if we want it. Now, what turn is it for? Okay, let's move these guys first. This guy can go... I don't know. He can't really reach the troll. This blitzer upfield. I'm gonna go back here. Perhaps. Now what I'm thinking is punch this guy, push the ball carrier back. Then we can use the ball carrier to block over here. I'm not interested in moving the ball forward really yet. But we want to do this one as well, so we get off the edge and maybe get a knockdown, but probably not. But I want to get off the edge either way. He seems to be out for blood here, so let's not give him opportunities to push us off. That's good. Now I'm gonna push the ball carrier back because he's already down. Don't have to worry about him for this turn. And then I'm gonna move the ball carrier backwards. And since he has block, I'm gonna cancel the move backwards and instead just push these guys. Punch them as well as we can. There we go, one more skink out. They have low armor and they have stunty, which makes it so they get knocked out more easily. We don't have anyone to blitz with. Maybe the goblin. We do need some help here now because these guys... Okay, well, I want to knock this guy out then. If I can, I can't. Another dodge. See how useful dodge is? Now I could blitz this guy with the goblin, but I wouldn't be able to get away if I failed to knock him down because of his sidestep. Could blitz this guy and get a 2-die, but then again I would have to dodge to get back away. That's not too bad though. Let's try and have our new goblin come into the game here. But again, dodge. We couldn't pick the... Alright, let's move down to here. That'll be a -1 for this guy. And this will be a -1, and this will be a -1. But he can cancel them out, of course. So how many skinks left? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 skinks and 1 Saurus. Okay, he's gonna do that push. Alright, he managed to get the push and get him in position. So if he uses all the skinks now, he can easily push him out. Well, we tried to get back in, but he got all the pushes he needed. Let's hope it's not an injury. There, no! Okay, he's fine. He'll be back for the next what do you call him? Drive. Okay, well now he's opened us up over here. We sort of clumped up here instead. Mark the goblin. That's useful. Mark him. That's useful. And he'd have to put someone next to the troll as well if he wants to do this with a plus. But if he's content to take a single die, which it has been so far. Okay, well then you didn't need him really. Unless you're trying to punish the goblin. No, you're going for the ball carrier. And it's a fail. And it's just a push. If he had put someone next to the troll as well... Well, of course, that wouldn't have helped. I forgot, he has a guard. Okay, well, the ball carrier is now in a bit of a spot. Let's start with perhaps getting this guy up. This guy can't get all the way to these skinks. I'm planning to punch this guy, and then perhaps this guy, and then the goblin on him. No, wait, first... Alright, I can probably punch all these guys. Where would we put the troll though? Over here? Let's have him in reserve in case this fails, so you can blitz this guy. But let's do this one first. Okay, it didn't work, as I thought. Let's follow anyway. Perhaps, is this the guy? No, he has heavy blow though. Let's do this. Can we get a... No, that's even worse. Okay, that's the push. Okay, we're not gonna be able to get all of these guys down, of course. Let's move away from that guy though. Okay, that'll work, but then we can't move away. At least we can punch a skink and get him stunned for now. And we don't have an extra on him. I think we need to blitz. We have someone next to him, so this will work. Hopefully. It worked. It worked very well. Let's follow on that. Okay, well, he's down, but not out. Now this will be a plus for us. Just this dodge again. Let's put him down here. You want to follow on that? Alright, well, we have dodge, he has dodge. I think that's okay. Now let's tie up his skinks as well as we can. Alright, internet? No. It's fine. Okay, now at the end of this we can move these guys. Didn't really know where I needed them, but here will be fine. It's 3 more turns. We should think about moving upfield now. Gonna move over here and not slip. Yes, good. One going for it is. Since this was the last thing I did, I think that was okay. Now again, we have the troll next to the Saurus who could otherwise hit us, but he's gonna hit us anyway. Use his last reroll, and that's not good for him. He's down. Alright. Well, now we should probably start moving upfield. Okay, we can't go this way though because there's a skink there. Do we want to crush the skink with our troll? I think so. We want to be still near this guy. So let's get a triple die there and follow. Alright, we didn't manage to hurt him. So where can we go now? Let's go to about here. I think that'll be good. There and there. Protection forward. No one's left to help the troll, but we can manage that next turn. There we go. Goblin can follow if this is a push. Okay, it's a knockdown. And it's an armor break and it's an injury. So that's one more skink we don't have to worry about. He's also going to miss the next game unless he uses one of his apothecaries. Alright, he's keeping them both. So goblin up here. Actually, we could blitz with the goblin. Let's see if we need it. We could perhaps pile these up so there will be a push out if we can't get anything better. Alright, sidestep, I forgot about that. So where do you want to go? There? Okay, then I'm staying. Okay, let's do this one. That's a push. Okay, he's choosing if he wants to use dodge there because of the proximity to the edge. Let's take this guy. Okay, that's better. Got one down. Do you want to follow on that? No, I think I stay. And another injury. See, this is the nice side of skink punching. The bad side is them dodging all the way. Or lineman level up. Zebra actually managed to reach level 2. Okay, I'm gonna try this. This gives him a chance to step out if he failed, but it was a success. It still gives him a chance to step out. I'm not gonna follow. Punch him to there and then go over here. Okay, well that's looking pretty good now. It only has 4 skinks left in the field. 3 of them are on the floor. All of them are in tackle zones. If he stands him up, he could try to punch the troll with a single die, but he's out of rerolls now. And it wouldn't really stop us up here. He probably has to dodge out over here. I don't think he has any chance of stopping us really. He's gonna try the troll, and again, since he's out of rerolls, that won't work. Back down you go. And now I can easily do this, but first, since it's completely open, let's move the ball carrier forward so we can score next time. Probably should have moved. Did this guy have sidestep? No, that's not the guy who has sidestep. Alright, he's not gonna catch up to us. Let's try this. Push would be nice. Yeah, you can dodge if you want. I'm gonna stay. He's out, but he's not injured, so he'll be back for the next drive, which looks like it's gonna be in the next half. Now, I do need someone to help the troll here. So let's put him there, so he can't get up. Let's go over here. And then the troll will have a less of a chance to be very stupid. That's still just a push though. Let's push him away that way and stay so we are still in contact with the Saurus. Alright. We don't have any rerolls, so it would be risky to try to punch people next time. Alright, that allowed him to run away from us. Perhaps I shouldn't... Well, I needed to push him anyway, so it didn't really matter where I put him. Can I get anyone else over there? Okay, well, the answer is yes, but the answer is also maybe not. That guy could easily get up there. He goes like this, but you just punch this guy first. What's he going for it? Oh, he's actually going to try to knock us down. Let's see if it works. Single die. Double negative die. Yeah, that won't work. I would have been very lucky if that would have worked. Now we do have to deal with this guy. So a blitz, and where's our guy with... This is the guy with tackle. So +2, that's 6. That's 5, right? 3 plus 2 is 5. Should be a triple. If you're over double, then it should be a triple. Okay, and since we have tackle now, that is a down. And since no one else is standing, I'm just gonna run this ball in with Gorilla. Right, that worked out very well for us. He will only have one turn left, so he won't be able to score. He will be able to punch us if he gets his Saurus back. Well, one of them will definitely be back, because he never left. 3 skins are out though. All his guys got up. And, well, our guy didn't need to get up, he was already up. So, I am now going to use the troll over here. Let's use the black orcs who aren't leveled up. I'm a little bit worried. Alright, we only have 3 for this game. So let's do it this way. Lineman, you're our spare black orc. And he can't score from where he's at. But we might get a blitz, so I'm gonna leave the side open. Or am I? I mean, he might get extra turn on the kickoff event, so let's be a little bit cautious and put people out there at least. And Goblin, you can stay behind here and call the shots. So how's he gonna set up? Probably gonna go for one of the black orcs. Since the troll has a guard, he can't use anyone who puts in front of the troll to do the tackle. Not this guy either, so he would put someone here, it would be 1+, and then perhaps he can't put his Saurus here. So instead he would have to put the Saurus over here and then blitz him after he puts someone next to this guy. So instead of that, he's just gonna put Saurus on the edge and blitz one of these guys. Probably our thrower. Our thrower has blocked though, so that's something. And he doesn't have any rerolls. He used them all. And he does put one of the sources in here. Yeah. Well, that would be a single die. I can't get anyone else in to assist here. Unless he blitzes this guy, of course. Then he can get this guy as well. Let's see if he wants to go for 2 or if he wants to go for a more important player. It would be unfortunate if Zebra got injured after he managed to get a level up as a lineman. And someone to catch the ball, maybe get a pass. If you have someone with 5 SPP, that's a good idea. He doesn't though. He has 6 SPP on Eel. Doesn't have SPP on anyone. except for him. Alright, there's the kick. Goblin kick. Perfect defense. We can reorganize ourselves. So let's do that, shall we? Let's put... We could just go out of his tackle zones, but on the other hand, can we prevent his blitz in any way? I don't think we can. Let's do this though. That way those guys are cancelled out. Perhaps we should put the troll out here. Nah. Let's do that. And we could move away from here, I suppose. But then he just blitz this guy. No, this will be fine. Let's move this guy up. These guys. I don't know, we won't have another turn, so... Perhaps we should protect our thrower a little better. That's not a legal defense, I know. Put the thrower over here instead. Alright, there we go. So is he going for the ball now? Or is he going for the bits? That's pretty unnecessary, it's the last turn. He's going for this blitzer. Why not this blitzer? Would have been easier. Okay, he's going down. When he finally got a 2 die, he didn't manage to roll well enough anyway. Alright. First half over. No one can get up. They're all injured. And so is... Who was it? Hyena? Get injured by the audience. Was it Hyena? Coyote's still here, Wolf's still here, Cooler's still here, so it must have been Hyena. Alright, set up your players in defense. Yeah, this time though I will probably move up on the line, because now we get a turn after this. So something like this probably. Actually, well, we can surround him now. I don't want that. No, let's go for the way it was. That's a pretty good setup, except for the thrower being in a unprotected position. But we're down 1 orc, so, and he has blocks, so he's just as good as a blitzer in this position. Right, now he has to reorganize. Or is he going with the same setup? He's going with the same setup actually. Oh. Okay, well that was not the way I was directing it. He's actually landing on one of his skinks, but he didn't manage to get it. Okay, well I suppose he set up the right way. If the ball has landed over here, he would be in a pretty scary position. We don't have kick, so when the opponent doesn't have kick, you can get away with having this formation that's slanted to one side. If we had kick, we could have aimed the ball over here and he would have had some problems, or here. Alright, he's going to blitz the lineman this time. That was my idea from before. And he can get this Black Orc as well with a little bit of assistance. Not if you push in there though. It's already done it. Now you've done it. Okay. We can't put anyone in assist now on this guy, so we will have to take a single die there. Okay, he's moving skinks into tackle zones. And picking up the ball, that was no problem. Roll the 5. Needed 3 or higher. Ball's pretty safe where it is. Keep in mind that he's down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What was that good for? You don't get any points for a handoff. He only has 8 players, so he's down 3. Well, 2. No, 3. No, 2. We only have 11 for this game. So he has 2 players less. You might say that that's not a huge disadvantage. The commentators say that's not a huge disadvantage, but it is pretty big actually. Alright, there's his cage. This guy is very weak corner. He's actually going to get punched first thing, I think. Well, not first thing, so I'm gonna move these guys first. And this will be single die now. Single die there. Fail. Reroll. Another half fail. He got us down. And he managed to get us stunned too, so I guess it was a little bit of a success. Now, we have someone next to the troll. Not an opponent, but a teammate. So let's move him in here. Then, I want to do that tackle. Right, this guy can't move far enough. Let's put him next to the downed Saurus and also in assist of the troll next turn. Can you get there? No, you're just too far. You could go for it, but you don't really want to. We could put a goblin here and then have a 1 die. If we put this guy up here, we would have a 2 die for him. But then I could blitz with the thrower, I suppose. Like this. Now this would be a 2 die. Already? Alright, assist on the troll. Well, then I'm gonna do that. Oh, too bad. Really too bad. Okay, I'm gonna follow him then. It's not great. +2. Okay, let's do this one. Not doing good here. Let's stay. How would this be? This would be a +1, yes. Alright, go for it. Another push. No luck there. And now we face the problem of the edge being unprotected, so let's move out there. Don't want him to break through over here. I have 1 tackle zone on the ball carrier. Should have moved these guys, but I didn't really want to. Kinda want to go for it there, but let's put the goblin over here. That will ensure that he can't break through over on the edge. And then I suppose you could go for it over here. Yes, good. And this guy doesn't need to go for it because he won't be able to get there anyway. Let's have him a little bit back. In case they break through, we can get further. Alright, it's the turn. We didn't need to use a reroll, so that's good. But we didn't manage to knock anyone down either, even though we had a few chances. This guy's standing up. He's surrounded. These guys can try to dodge away if they want to. This would be a single... No, this would be a negative because of the assist on the troll. We can blitz with him over here. He needs to put someone to guard one of them. And we can blitz the other one. Or the same one. Depending on preference. Is this the sidestep one? No. I thought you would use the sidestep one when you're on the edge. That would be a double die. Got it. Is he gonna follow on that? Yes, he is. Okay, so he's over there now. Could push him out and then punch him with the goblin. Would require some really good dice rolls to succeed. Okay, now what? The ball carrier is in a tackle zone. could dodge around and go this way. We do have some spares over here though. It's going backwards, handing off. So now I'm gonna run all the way over here. Okay. That's a few tackle zones that you just managed to get through. And 2 going for it. Okay, well, good thing this guy's still here though. Yeah, that's probably a misclick. So now he's gonna dodge out, dodge again. Two going for it. Okay, well that's the end of your dodging. Oh, actually he gets a chance to reroll. I thought that when you used your free dodge roll that you didn't get a chance to reroll with a regular reroll after you used the free one. Actually he didn't use the free one because we had tackle. Okay, I understand. Well, at least it cost him a reroll, so he's down to 3. And dodge that guy out as well. And put him in so we can't move these guys. Well, not all of them at least. Alright. Well, that's a problem for us. Let's stand this black wall up. And... well, this is our only move. I guess we could move. There'll be 2 going for it. And we wouldn't have a tackle anyway. Alright, let's try this. Push him. Yeah, we can't push him close to the edge, so let's push him backward if we can. Maybe we should push him this way. Do I want to re-roll that? If I don't get it, he's probably gonna score here, so let's try and re-roll that. Good, good, very good. Now where do we want the ball to land? Probably not next to this guy. So let's push him straight back. And the ball lands next to us. Perfect. Alright, let's use the troll here. Free up these guys. Good. Again. No injury, but still. Let's move this blitzer over. Oh, that's going for it. That's bad. Let's move him over here. At least have someone in contact with this skink and someone else in contact with the skink. Nice enough. How far can you get? Not far enough. Can you get far enough? Well, kinda. So let's have you do this punch then. Triple. Not good enough. Let's follow. We're getting a bit split up here with our forces. This would be a single die. If we stood him up, this would be a double. Okay, let's move you over here to there. I suppose stand up, punch this guy. Good. Do I want to follow on that? No, let's stay. Alright, and Goblin is now free to move. I've already done my blitz, so let's move the Goblin. Well, not like that. Let's move him up here. He's next to the troll. Some support, I suppose. We could get him up and get our thrower again. We could perhaps dodge through and get the thrower pushed out, but it's not an easy. It's not easy to get that to work. He'd have to have a 50% to pick up the ball where it is. And these guys would have to make some dodging to do that. So I hope that at least if he gets the ball we will have a good chance to get him next turn. He's gonna dodge away from us over here, leave us stranded. But if we can get to the ball, our thrower is over there though. Probably have to try to pick it up with someone else. Yeah, he's gonna go for that. He's really the only one who can make a block here. Keep going on the line. Well, now you're on the line. So if we don't need to blitz on the other side, I will push this Saurus out. Okay. Maybe not. Forgot he could move after the blitz. Something many people forget. But this guy is playing pretty well, I will say. His team composition is probably a disadvantage, but and all the re-rolling is probably not. He could pay more attention to tackle zones and get double dice instead of using single dice with lots of re-rolls, and that would allow him to have more Sauruses instead of skinks, and then he'll get double dice that way instead. Alright, he failed the first attempt there. Again he gets to reroll it. Is this the... Did we have a... Yeah, we did have tackle on him. It's not necessarily the one guy who's making the move, but someone had tackle, and that meant he didn't use his automatic reroll. Alright, he didn't get the ball. He got to it, but he didn't get it. Now, I'm probably not going to stand up the thrower right now. I could do this. This would be a single die. This is a possibility. We could also move someone into assist on one of these and then use him to take the other one out, and then the lineman could pick up the ball, maybe? Yes. I think I want... Actually, we could blitz over here. Do we have another blitz opportunity? We could blitz with one of these guys down here, but no. Let's move to here next to the ball and blitz this skink. I could have moved one. Would have probably been better. Okay, that worked because this guy had block. I must admit I didn't check that, but okay, let's do that and follow. Okay, now the ball is secure-ish. I'm gonna try and pick it up with him, but we don't have any extra skill to make that a good move. Okay, he's the sidestep guy. It would be nice to knock him out. Didn't manage it. Right, this one though. Just a push. Okay, let's follow. Keep this Saurus out of the action. Should have moved these guys. Why not? We can move down here, or we can move up here. I'm gonna put a black orc on these skinks, so they're busy. I'm gonna put a black orc on this Saurus, so he's busy. And then this guy can put him here, so I get a +1 over here. Maybe we should focus on moving closer to the ball though, in case he gets... we fail this and he gets it with a skink. Yeah, I think that's prudent in this situation. So let's have him as a reserve. We've used our blitz. We don't want to stand this guy up. We could try a single die over here, but let's get the ball first. Right. Well done, Zebra. Okay, I'm gonna stay there. He can run around and tackle us from behind. Maybe I should stand over here instead, then he can't get any pluses, and since he only has skinks that force him to take a double negative roll if he wants to get to the ball carrier. Right, no one's next to the... oh, I forgot about that one. Well, that's okay. He's tied up now. He'll have to do a single die to get the goblin down, or dodge out and get a double die on the goblin, but I don't think he wants to focus on the goblin right now. He needs to get to the ball, because he's down 1 point, 1 touchdown. He can't stand this guy up unless he plans to dodge out. Same problem we have over here. But next time we can stand him up and get a double knock on the Saurus here, so we've improved this situation by moving a black orc in. Alright, he's going for that black orc over there, but he went through another dodge zone. I don't even think... well, he needed to go through some dodge zones. Again, it was the tackle guy who got him. He doesn't have a larger chance to stop them from dodging, but if he stops them from dodging, they have to use a regular reroll instead of their dodge one. Managed to get the black orc with a single die. He doesn't have a reroll for this turn now, he's already spent it. There's the foul. And he didn't get sent off, but he didn't break the armor either. Here comes the tackle on the goblin, that's a dodge. Push him here. Yes. Thank you very much. That was a bad move, because now the troll has to insist on his stupidity. Single die, this one he probably has to take, because of what I've talked about. But if he follows on that, yeah, he can't follow on that. Alright, and this is a negative, but he got the push, so he can take that. Oh, yeah, of course he has to take that. And he probably push him over here then. So that cancelled the bit of a mistake he did last time. Bust with this move. Yeah, only him left, so why not you try to dodge him out? It's not that bad of a chance. Double stunty. It always says stunty when he's dodging, even though maybe stunty didn't affect it. Okay, well now we have the ball, so this guy is no longer needed down here. I'm gonna move him up next to these guys. Skinks. Let's repeat this. He's at least cancelled out by those two. And we have to spend 2 to deal with him, but fair enough. And let's stand you up as well. We'll have to do a 1 die there as well. We could take a single die over here. It wouldn't help our troll any though. Dodge is not great because we have to go from tackle zone to tackle zone. We could... Well, actually he's stunty, so that doesn't matter. But then again, the troll doesn't have anyone next to him, so we could... If we blitz, we could as well blitz with someone else. I'm gonna try for these skinks. This is the guy with sidestep, so let's try to get him knocked down. There we go. We can choose. Still no injury. Okay, let's try and get this guy out of the way. We can control him. Control the direction. Alright, we get another skink over there. And then we can move the ball up along the edge here. We've made our blitz. Where do we want to put this guy? Oh, I kind of want to put him here, but I misclicked. Okay, that's fine. The troll will only have a 50% chance to move, so yeah, exactly. Now he lost his tackle zones, but that doesn't really matter. He wasn't in a good position anyway. So skip re-rolling that. Not worth it. And let's have our goblin try a single die. It's just a push. I should have pushed him to there, maybe. Oh, well, I don't think he would have made the same mistake. I freed him up instead, but that's okay. He would probably have gotten us next turn anyway. I'm not gonna stand him up again, because if I do, he can push him out with a single die. He still has 1 reroll. He spent 4 on 4 turns. Okay, that won't get him. These shows are both down there. Really. He really wanted to get him down, I suppose. Well. Now the troll can move. Do I want to stand him next to this guy or put him over here so he can assist in the skink bashing? I don't really need assisting in the skink bashing. I have strength advantages on them. So let's keep this Saurus in check. Now I can do this though. Finally our thrower is back up. And this will be a double die. Yes, and it worked as well. Right. That's resolved. Now this is not our tackle guy, but at least he can... Alright, he did very well there. Now, we could run ahead, but he can catch us with all these skinks, so let's just run to here, not too far away. And then let's move 1 guy up here, and 1 guy up here, I suppose. And then let's get the furthest guy down here if we can. That will be at both down. Is that good enough? I think that's good enough in this situation. We have a lot more armor than he does. Okay, well, no injury. He only had one more punch to do, perhaps a blitz. Wouldn't it be nice to get a few more skinks down there, but a few more chances to injure skinks. 3 more turns. It's looking like we could get a win here. But you have to be aware that this thing can change very quickly. You can take a negative die here or something silly like that. Blitz this guy perhaps. Don't know why. Well, he's in contact with the ball carrier, I suppose. Gonna stand this guy up. If you knock the goblin away, it's pretty safe. Should probably have tried the goblin first though. We can blitz here, but that'll be a single die. He's gonna blitz over here for a single die instead, and that's successful. And now, knockout on Cougar. Well, that's a powerful skink. Now he can foul the guy over there. I think he will, right? He has lots of people in assist, and he can get a black orc out of the game. So maybe I should have re-rolled that down. Why would you do that, though? Does he want to punch this guy first? It looks like he's setting up a foul here. If he pushes him out of the way, he'll have another +2. You still he already had a +3 if he tried it last time. No, he's going back. Do the foul with this guy. Well, actually, then who would have -1? Here's the foul. This has a good chance of succeeding. Ah, he failed it. He only needed to roll a 7. He rolled a 6. And then the negative here, I get to pick unless he rerolls. He rerolls, I get to pick, and he manages to get the push. It's like playing against the AI. I guess I'm undervaluing these double dice because they very rarely fail the double negatives. Just gonna stand him up, try and dodge. Well, if he fails, he fails. If he doesn't try, I'm just gonna stand up next to him anyway. Alright, well... Do we want to... I think we want to stand this guy up. Because he's just gonna get fouled anyway, so... Alright, then I want to... I'm gonna use the tackle guy here to punch this skink out of the way. Like so. He's not injured. Let's move away with the ball. Can you reach the ball carrier? You can indeed. Lots of movement left. You can reach him from here too, so... Maybe put someone over here. Let's go going for it. This will make it more difficult to get him with these guys. You can still get him with him, but I am going to move this black orc in here. So he can dodge out and reach him with him, but I suppose he could knock some down and get through over here as well. Now let's try this. Yes, good. There we go. These guys, I can run up towards here, put someone next to the troll for now. Am I going to keep this guy in check, or am I going to run up here? I mean, he can punch us as well as us punch him. He's out of rerolls though, we have one. So if he wants to do this one, he will have to take the reroll. We've already blitzed Goblin. I suppose the Goblin can go over here and sort of protect. We'll have to move one extra step now. Okay, that's better. Now we'll have to go around us unless he wants to do more dodges. He got up, he didn't do the blitz though. And he got up. Again, no blitz. Dodge out, dodge through. I could blitz the goblin and then run all the way up here. With two dodges, he could get up there quite easily. But he doesn't seem focused on getting the ball carrier. Could try to knock this guy down again, but we've marked most of the skinks now, so hopefully we'll have a nice turn of skink punching to end this game with. Right, there's the dodge, and he didn't manage to get our goblin down. Looks like our goblin is so far going to survive his first game. Well, actually, if he'd followed on that, he would have had another chance to knock him down, but he did want to get someone near the ball carrier. This is still a single die though, so we could take that. 2 dodges, 1 going for it. Not terrible. 2 dodges, 1 going for it. Again. Alright. We managed it. So we'd have to dodge if we want to score next turn. No, actually we could wow. Okay, well, that actually makes things easier for us. We can put someone here, then blitz this guy and just run in the point if we want to. Alright, well, all the skinks escaped. Except for one, who is going to have to pay the price. We could blitz out and score. Do I want to do that? 1 more turn, I guess. Let's move this guy up here. And then blitz. This guy will be pretty easy. We do need to get it down though. If we only get a push, we still need to dodge. So let's try other stuff first. Let's try this first. I want this troll to... Oh! That's not good. Well, we have a reroll. We did manage to avoid loner, luckily. And we got it down, also luckily. Now we don't have a reroll, so this one probably... Well, actually, we have 2 guys now. Okay, well, take the push. This should be a triple. Oh, it worked. And we got an armor break. Just a knockout though, so no points for us. And then move 1 over here. And this guy up here. Goblin, I'm not sure. It's here maybe. In case this fails. And now, blitz. You click on the player, choose blitz. Else it would do a normal tackle here. And that works. And he gets an armor break. But since he can catch up to us again next turn, I guess we could stall 1 turn so he doesn't get the kickoff. Go over here maybe? Yeah, let's stall 1 turn. We don't need to score, we already have We already have a level on the lineman, and we also already have a lead in the game. So we could try to avoid that last turn of him hitting our black orcs. I think we will be less damage to us on this position than on a kickoff. And we'll still be able to deal some damage if we want. Dodge out, go around, take a negative. Nice, just gonna go for the blitzer here. Lots of dodging. That won't give you a plus. Oh, he's gonna do... Well, that's gonna give him a negative from here. Why didn't he do it from there? I guess it would have been a double anyway. Oh, because he wanted to push him that way, so he can foul him. Now it's pretty unnecessary to foul now. I mean, the game... It's not going to be affected by one less blitzer, not. But it seems to be... He seems to have fouling in his game plan, so... That's why he uses mostly skinks. Didn't break the armor though, so... All's good. That does mean I'm going to try and tackle him now. Ah, he managed to get it down a single die. Well, you have to follow. Right, that's it. So, who can we injure? He didn't stand this guy up. Yeah, he was, of course. Alright, stand up. Blitz over here. Can you get into assist there? Not really. Could blitz here. Or stand this guy up. Well, I could get a single die then. I don't really want to take single dice, I might as well score. But let's try and injure one of his skinks. The one who leveled up. Or at least push him. Oh, could have knocked him out if I'd had... Actually... Yeah, he chooses where to go, so... Probably gonna choose there, so... No matter. Okay, stay. Can't do anything else. I can do this. I have to do a going for it to help him. I'm just gonna take the risk. Oh, he did it. Only got a push. Too bad. Let's just score. And there's it. There it is. Game. Our MVP was definitely lineman there. He managed to level up, and then he actually scored a touchdown as well. Even though I didn't try to make the lineman gain all the points. If he gets the MVP as well, he might level up twice. Okay. That's the game. We managed to win. We managed to beat the Lizardmen this time. It's a little bit easier when they're primarily skinks. And we got 40,000. Now I've found that if you reroll 40,000, you almost always get 40,000 again. So I'm gonna try that. No, we got 50. Okay. I thought it was a bug that if you rolled 40,000 and rerolled it, you always got 40,000. Our blitzer Hyena got MVP, but he also has the injury. I don't quite remember. Was that a Mrs. Next game, or was it just this game? 8 armor breaks against 3. He got the MVP on the Saurus. That's pretty lucky, since he only had 2. Let's have a look at the stats. We succeeded in more blocks. I think this counts pushbacks and those sort of, which is successful in a way, but not really what you're trying to do. You caused 2 injuries on 3 knockdowns. That's and 3 knockdowns. Skinks are easy to injure. They don't count the ones that are injured by being pushed out. So it was actually 3-1 if you count those. And not much passing, exactly 0 yards for both teams. We got 5 points for Hyena, our blitzer, who got knocked out early in the game. Usually the one who spends the most time on the bench gets the MVP, I found, strangely enough. Gorilla scored a touchdown, Zebra scored a touchdown and got an injury, Coyote got an injury. We managed to get some more team value because also Tiger Cub is back for the next game. And we have a level up on the lineman and on the blitzer. And this blitzer already has heavy blow, mighty blow. I always call it heavy blow for some reason. So we'll have our first level 3 player next turn. It will be Hyena. It's our best player. Again, I don't count the thrower apparently. He's already level 3. Sorry. He's almost level 4 in fact. He's probably going to be level 4 next game if he scores a touchdown, which he usually does. Anyway, these level ups will happen next time. Get block for a lineman maybe, and we'll see. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this game. The wild animals and me. Thank you very much for watching. And I hope to see you next time. Until then, take care.